So we have a very busy show to get to today. So we're gonna go ahead and find out what is happening with Hy-Vee.
So we are going across studio.
Across town. No, I'm just kidding.
town. What do you have going on?
All right, so joining us now is Audrey Williams, dietitian from over at Hy-Vee. Audrey, thanks for being here in studio. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys? Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're great. We always love having you here. You are so knowledgeable and you really make it easy. So today we're talking about ways to support your immune health. So what does this mean?
So with immune health, I know kind of the big one is usually vitamin C that we think of with that immune health, just because it's one that we say kind of put it in our bodies, it'll kind of fight off the germs. So with our immune health, it's so fascinating sometimes that our body is so complex, that different things kind of affect our immune health. So today I'm going to be talking about 4 main vitamins and minerals that kind of help our immune health, especially with flu season coming up.
I was going to say, especially this time of year, it just gets really bad. Everybody going back to school, everybody's sugar germs.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to ask before you get into the specifics here, have you seen as a dietitian like an uptick in people's interest in their immune health post-COVID? Because I feel like people have been prioritizing that, like just keeping your immune good a lot more than maybe in the past.
That's a really good question. I would say yes. So a lot of people, especially now, because I feel like COVID is unfortunately kind of upticking right now.
Yeah.
It just overall, people are wanting to stay healthy as much as possible. And they look to food and they think, what can I do with food in order to keep myself healthy, kind of up that immune health as much as possible so that we can kind of ride through that flu season, that COVID season, without hopefully getting that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that because food is our medicine. I mean, that's our natural for everything.
Yes.
So let's get into what you brought today.
Yeah, so I brought a whole bunch of different things. So the four main vitamins and minerals we're going to focus on is zinc, vitamin C, vitamin E, and B6.
Okay.
So kind of starting over with vitamin C over by Blake, we have vitamin C is kind of that main one. I always say to kids that for my kids cooking classes, we want to stay strong and healthy with vitamin C.
Yeah.
So you could always do something like an orange juice in the morning. You could always pair it with something with like eggs, or maybe you're having yogurt in the morning. Red bell peppers are also very high in vitamin C.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So do you find that vitamins are more useful when it comes through food rather than supplements?
That's a wonderful, wonderful question. Yes, I say so. So usually with those supplements, when we isolate or kind of make it just one of those vitamins, we might absorb it, but all of those other things like fiber and antioxidants are in play when we have the actual food itself. It's not isolated, it's kind of with everything, and there are some studies being done with maybe that's helping us kind of absorb more and just be more healthy overall too.
Maybe there's a reason we eat food.
Exactly.
Let's take supplements.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, supplement if needed, if you're not getting it through your diet, but I always say try to get it through your whole foods first, and then if you need to supplement to kind of
On top of that.
yes, to round everything out, it makes a big
Which is
difference.
great.
sense.
Yeah, so then the next one.
Yeah, so liquid IV I brought here. It's a really fantastic drink mix. I kind of compare it a little bit to Pedialyte, but in my opinion, it tastes better.
Yeah.
It's just, they have some really good flavors too.
This is newer in the market, isn't it, compared to some of that stuff like Gatorade and all?
Yes, these ones are newer. They also have a proprietary blend that is trademarked as well. They have the perfect amount of those vitamins and minerals along with their glucose and their electrolytes too. So with these two, these are newer, they're sugar-free, they have allulose in them. So it's from dates, raisins, and prunes. It's that natural sugar that's found, but there's no carbs in it. So you're getting that good benefit without necessarily having all of those sugars added in.
Love it.
Yeah, I do love that too. We'll be focusing on that here in a little bit, so I'm excited about that.
Yes.
Now, what else did you bring?
Yes, so for vitamin E, I brought some sunflower seeds. These ones are just roasted, not salted. Yes,
Now, this is the one that's typically I hear about for skin, right?
Yes.
But it's also for immunity.
Yes, yeah. Vitamin
Interesting.
E, out of all of the fat-soluble vitamins, is really high as an antioxidant, so it just kind of helps our body out. A lot of different kind of those good fats have vitamin E in it. Think of some of those olive oils, those avocado oils, sunflower seeds, nuts, seeds in general are going to have that vitamin E to kind of help
I ate
out our
avocado today with my lunch, just saying.
You know what that means. You're doing a good job.
I have some B6 vitamins here as well. So chickpeas are higher in B6. That kind of helps our T cells kind of get rid of all the bad stuff in our body.
That's a lot of fiber too, right?
Yes, it's got some fiber and some protein in it as well. I always pick a no salt added version. That way you're just not getting any extra sodium throughout the day
control it yourself, not get it through the product.
Yes.
Okay.
Winter squash is starting to come in season as well, and roasting winter squash kind of with like some maple, like a maple glaze, really.
Like just like maple syrup, like a real maple syrup?
Yes, doing like a maple syrup, brushing it, roasting it, pulling it out, it kind of gives that sweetness to it. And it kind of makes it a little bit different as a squash. mouthwash as well as that vegetable.
Yeah, I love that. Audrey, what are
Nice.
the last few things on the end?
The last things I have here are zinc, and zinc is a huge antioxidant. We can find these mainly through like different meat products. So I've got like a 93.7, our spinach, as well as some of our kind of cereals like our Tastios too. They just overall help our immunity, kind of boost everything, make sure that we stay nice and healthy through that flu season.
Yeah, no, we want to get more in detail about the hydration aspect of this
Yes.
when we come back.
Yes.